guys, I'm Shannon with Samuel Music in Champaign, and today I'd like to talk to you about how to properly tune a drum pad. Now, for most people it's a mystery. When you go to your first drum lesson, they spend a lot of time teaching you how to play your basic 4/4 rock beat, but the subject of tuning your drums is usually not approached until you get a little advanced. So, the best way to do this, and I've already done this, is to loosen all the lugs. You don't have to take the rim completely off, you just loosen it up enough so that they're not making contact with the rim, and then you're going to go around and finger tighten them as tight as you can. Now the concept here is to get even tension at each lug. That's why it helps to start afresh with no tension on it. So once you get it finger tightened, what you're going to do is you're going to stick to your basic star pattern. So you're going to pick a lug, you're going to remember which one you start on, then you're going to start with a half turn. Go to the one directly across from that, a half turn. And now go to the next one, a half turn, directly across, a half turn. Now you do this, it usually takes about 3 or 4 half turns until you start getting your drum to the point where it makes sound. The reason why we do half turns is because if you put too much tension on one side of the lug, on one side of the rim, you're going to end up risking bending your rim won't be in round, and then you won't be able to tune properly no matter what you do to your drum. So then you start over, keeping to your star pattern, half turns all the way around. Now we're back where we started. That's a decent love sound. Now, the last thing you want to do when you get your drum up, you've taken all the lugs up equally, with equal tension, equal turns, is you're going to clear the drum. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to go around about 1.5 to 2 inches from each lug, and we're going to tap. I usually set my finger down on the middle of the drum head to get rid of the overtones because we're going to listen to the thud of the drum. You don't want to listen to the ring part, you want to listen to the thud. So you just go around. One that's lower, generally, you're going to want to take up. And a good rule of thumb is that if one lug is low, the one directly across from it is low as well. So you'll take them up, bow, stretch the drum head out a little bit just to reseat it on there, and then start the process again. It's good, especially if you're new at it, to tune in a quiet place. Since there are so many overtones to listen to, you want to make sure that you get used to listening to the fundamental, and with a lot of other sounds flying around in the air, it can be hard to pick that out. It takes a lot of time and practice, but eventually if you do it enough, you'll have great sound.